Well, 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 what do we have here? Looks like Rooster Teeth is doing some damage control. I wonder why. A Final Fantasy Waifu's top tier list? It's almost as if they had an employee come out with an infamously terrible tweet or something. Oh, that's right, Miles Luna, the guy who deleted it and thought he could get away with it by making a fake apology. Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, time for the roast. Hey, what is going on, everybody? How are you all doing today? I hope you all are having a wonderful and fantastic day today, and if not, hopefully you all will have it better tomorrow. Rooster Teeth, you're not fooling a single soul with this. Tifa's the thumbnail, Final Fantasy Waifu's top tier list, and not long after Miles' infamously terrible tweet. Yeah, you're not fooling anyone here. I mean, seriously. We all know that you did this for damage control to save that soy boy Miles. We all know exactly why this is here. April 22nd, 2020. So this was not long after Miles' infamous tweet, which came out when? April 16th, 2020. And then, the day after Miles had his tweet, of course, he got cucked by Eddie Rivas, who has been promoted in his job as well, which is hilarious to me, because the timing of that could not have been more perfect. So then, of course, not long after that, apparently this video came out, and I didn't even find this out until today, which is kind of ironic. Oh, but hey, you know what? The comments to this video, they're pretty good, I have to say. This is pretty excellent. So let's take a look at those first. Let's just look at those. But before we get into that, also I just want to see who is a part of this video, or was that Cole, Kyle, and Jin discuss their favorite ladies from the Final Fantasy franchise in hopes of finding the one true golden honey. Oh, that's interesting. Why not Miles? I mean, it's not like he's gonna, call any of the characters specifically to show off a little skin a lady of the night or anything. Why would he do something like that? All right, he's got a track record of it. Oh, right. What a hypocrite. Somebody who sits over here and, agrees to designs of characters. Miles, you're a hypocritical idiot. Talentless hack. All right, so let's get to those comments now. So, LMAO, I wonder why Tifa is in the thumbnail. One person goes on to say, 'cause she has big, nice eyes. And this person goes on to say, and a huge personality. Oh, yeah. Miles will tell you all about that personality. I am sure of it. Guarantee you he'll tell you all about that personality. I cannot help but laugh at the timing of this vid. Yeah, exactly. Nobody can help but laugh at that one. Oh, and then another person would say, hey, what does Miles think of Tifa again? Oh, don't worry. Can I get some sleep, please? I got you covered with that one. So here's the tweet right here. This is what Miles had to say. And let's do it in soy boy voice to, jog some memory. Final Fantasy VII Remake is a weird game. Sometimes you fight monsters. Sometimes you look for cats with your Lady of the Night friend. Oh, Miles. Oh, oh no. Oh. Now I have to sit in a bar and wait while all the other characters have a meeting. Also, I know Tifa isn't a Lady of the Night, but compared to literally every other person in this town, her outfit is, something long. Yeah, Miles, I wonder why you weren't there for this video. I'm sure you'd have a lot to talk about with Tifa considering your tweets. Oh, they definitely, really tell us a pretty good amount of what you would say about Tifa if you would have been there for this video. Oh, definitely. 100%, I guarantee it. The Clark Park says, almost like they purposely did that. I bet you they did. Asuna then responds with laughing emojis, and then Azure the Lightning had to say, rip Miles. Oh, rip Miles indeed. Hey, Miles, how does it feel trying to go for internet clout, and obviously trying to go for those woke points when it failed and backfired on you? How does that feel? How does it feel insulting a huge character like Tifa, a character that is beloved by many? How does that feel to say something terrible about the character that's not even true about the character at all? By the way, yeah, how does that feel? I mean, because every single time I've noticed something about you, Miles, you open your mouth and you shove your foot in it. It's like you take a 12 gauge and you just blow off your foot every single time you talk about something. Isn't that funny? Oh, what does Miles think? Oh, that's a good question. Hang on, I got your back, buddy. Oh, yeah, here's this tweet again. Oh, Miles. You never should have said this in the first place. You know, you didn't think. Then again, it's clearly obvious that you never think before you speak, considering clearly what you tweet out and what you say in panels as well. So, good one on your part, Miles, for saying one of the stupidest hypocritical things you could have ever said, especially when you're someone who actually agrees to character designs. Moron. Mr. Lamorzo said, I know this was recorded before the quarantine, but the fact that it happened to come out days after Miles' atrocious Twitter take is hilarious to me. Oh yeah, yeah, you can definitely tell they brought this out on purpose. You know they did. Another person had to say, Shiny Espers said, my Lady of the Night friend, Miles Luna 2020. Oh no. Oh no. Miles. People are not going to forget this. Rooster Teeth, this is not going to help the case. This damage control, Rooster Teeth, it doesn't help you. I mean, you're collapsing on your own. It's not helping you. So, Gacked for Awesome said, really goes to show why Miles Luna is a terrible writer. Calls Tifa a Lady of the Night. Yang is literally just Ruby's version of Tifa, and even its creator admitted as such. Yeah, that's the thing. Monty did admit that Tifa was one of his favorite characters. So, Miles, not only did you disrespect Tifa as a character, not only did you insult the fans of Tifa, but you also insulted the very person you say is your good friend, Monty, because he also really loved Tifa's character. Yeah, you know what? You're really good at one thing, Miles. Disrespecting others. Moron. Aerith has the Lady of the Night joke on her because the guy who directed the Midgar section of Final Fantasy VII, Motomu Toriyama, put in a bunch of fun time jokes. Flower Girl in the 1990s is Japanese slang for Lady of the Night. Now, of course, here came a simp to protect Rooster Teeth and Miles. I love how people act like Miles is now an ist when he literally tweeted for years posts about pro-feminism, and only because he made a bad joke once, now he's bad. Especially when people claim that he's a bad writer when he literally called to give a lecture about 1 year ago. Lol, 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 lol. You want to know what's funny? He gave that lecture, and everything he gave in that lecture, I have watched that video, and it was absolute garbage. He didn't know what he was talking about, and he made no sense and proved that he doesn't know how to write. That video is over 40 minutes long. I watched the entire thing. When it finally got to the point where Miles was actually talking about writing, dear Lord, it was trash. His points were awful. And if it teaches you anything, it teaches you how not to write. Because it's so bad. It really is. So, if we go back to February, then there's a big thing that also happened during the C2E2 event that Miles stated during the Ruby panel. Miles admitted that maybe being 22 years old and having 2 white men did not help with writing a complicated race storyline when Ruby began. It was probably overly ambitious. So not only in April do you make fun of one of the most beloved waifus out there, you also, instead of taking responsibility for your bad writing, you blame an entire race of people and throw them under the bus. Good job, you bigot. So more people continue to comment, and one person said, really funny how Tifa is in the video days after Miles Luna basically shamed her. Yeah, because this is Rooster Teeth trying to damage control for one of their own. This is how it always works. If you side with them, oh, they're going to protect you. If you don't side with them, oh, no, you're the enemy. Get out. That's basically the way Rooster Teeth sees it. And Miles is one of their own, right? So, of course, they're going to defend him, no matter what he says. Even if it's hypocritical, even if it goes against their narrative. They're going to defend him. Yeah, it makes you look really good with your ideology and beliefs there, Rooster Teeth, now doesn't it? You're a company that lives for the double standard. You love it. You love living for the double standard. That's the thing. It's funny that you didn't invite Miles on. I wonder what he would have said about Tifa, or maybe some of the other female characters in the Final Fantasy series, Or are you too afraid that he's going to say something that, I don't know, might end him up in some hot water again? Because I can guarantee you he's got some very interesting opinions. I'm sure he would be willing to state if you let him on there. That's the thing, Rooster Teeth. Next time you have a waifu tier list, why don't you invite him? Oh, yeah, no, invite him. Let's see what he has to say. Why not go ahead and let him say something instead of hold him back? Or are you too afraid he might say something controversial that might end him up in some hot water again? Well, that's kind of funny you didn't have him for this list, especially with Tifa on it. Quite interesting if you had to ask me. Huh. Yeah, very, very interesting. I wonder why. Oh, Rooster Teeth. You continue to wonder why you're losing your audience. You continue to wonder why you're losing money. This is because you continue to dig a bigger hole for yourself each and every single time. And, you dig it so deep, you can't get yourself out of it. Congratulations with that, Rooster Teeth. I hope you have fun. But anyways, let me know what you think about this entire situation down below. Subscribe to the channel if you are new here, and make sure you are still subscribed because YouTube is unsubscribing people from all their favorite channels, so make sure you are still subscribed to all your favorite channels. Hit the video with a like if you enjoyed, and also be sure to share the video on social media, spread the word, and get it out there. It's greatly appreciated, and it really helps out the channel a lot. Also, be sure to follow me on Discord. We have a wonderful community there. Not only that, but it will keep you up to date on when the newest videos will be released, as well as any other upcoming events in the near future. So be sure to follow me on Discord. The link is in the description down below. But anyways, I hope you all have yourselves a wonderful and fantastic day today. And remember, if today was not a good day, tomorrow could always be better. Take care of yourselves and everyone around you. And have yourselves a good one out there, everybody.